If we love. We love. Today. J-E-T-S, just. The media said we're 3 touchdown underdogs. So we're about to see what's going to happen. Game, a wild card upset. Waiting on the Ravens come out the locker room, giving their final speeches. Yo, what's up, man? Yes, sir. I looked at the line today, and we're 14-point underdogs, so I'm trying to, get my team hyped. For all those gambling folks out there. Yeah.
DA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the home of the Ravens. Sold out M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Coming up, it's Divisional Round Saturday, and we've got an AFC battle on tap between the New York Jets and the Baltimore Ravens. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. And this a very, very short kick. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Lamar Miller.
You can move, boy. Go, get out my way.
It's not fair, and now room to run. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 66 yards for him on the ground. Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here, 1st and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Calling no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
They'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Now off the bootleg, Darnold. That's caught at the 2. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead. Forget about the storylines of being intimidated in the playoffs on the road. I mean, that was pretty clinical right there.
Yeah, they didn't treat it like it was a playoff game in January, did they?
No.
That felt much more like, hey, we're back in August, running a few drills in the practice field. They seem unaffected by what they're facing in this one.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Jackson from the shotgun. And that's going to be incomplete.
Jackson's pass.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Jackson now. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Brian Poole that time there to get a hand on it.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
At their own 40-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Give him 30 yards there.
We saw these guys have some big plays in their wild card win last week, and they're certainly going to need to continue to put up plays like we just saw there if they hope to continue to move on in these playoffs.
A first down carry now for Miller. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Big Calais Campbell fighting through to make the play in the backfield. 13 yards remaining on second down. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold.
Oh, that's holding. There you go.
Incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
They keep it with Miller on first down. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
On the carry.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Bell, the ball carrier.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Bring
up 4th down. Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Steven Hauschka on for the field goal, a 26-yard attempt.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and the lead moves to 10-zip.
Ravens.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Right back to Dobbins on first. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Baltimore Ravens.
10-0 the score after one on EA Sports.
End of the first quarter with the score Jets 10. Ravens.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. Tackled by Jordan Willis.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And all the way in for the Ravens. Touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. 40 yards. And the Ravens draw a bit closer. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. So when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Not a soul was open. Not a soul.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down.
Away go.
Getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Oh, no.
He lost the football.
Get it, somebody.
Jet was able to recover, and they'll keep possession thanks to a heads-up play.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. They'll run with Miller.
Lamar.
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
On the carry.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
And it's caught by Herndon. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 23. First catch for him in these playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a 1st down on that effort. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Now left side on the swing pass. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They go back to the ground now with Miller. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Darnold now to throw. Setting up the screen for Miller.
Get in there, boy.
He's in.
Hell
Touchdown, Jets. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Jackson now to return. Now increase here as he's past the 30. And he's nearly broke down for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. To throw is Jackson. That's caught by Jackson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure.
Yes, sir. Come on, D.
Nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson.
Oh, it was right over his head.
For a Baltimore touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Justin Tucker to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll keep it on the ground again here.
Yes.
And the defense obviously expecting run as well, as they're going to shut that one down at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. So it's on to halftime in this AFC Divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC Divisional round. Taken about 7 yards deep, and we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. From the 29, Jackson. Over the middle here to Brown. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 27 yards there, a first down. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
10 at the 31-yard line.
On first down, Dobbins. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Pierre Desir on the stop. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Jets' 23-yard line.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Complete.
A gain of 6 there on first.
A 6-yard.
4 yards remain on second down. Ball on the 10.
The 10-yard line.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough. On 2nd and goal, Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff. 3rd and goal. From the gun, Jackson. This will be called about the 6. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. From 8 yards out, and the Ravens have taken the lead. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40.
39-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now it's Miller. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2.
Midfield to the 40.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
From just shy of midfield, Darnold. He's got this one complete to Perriman. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Sean Perriman. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Darnold from the gun. And he's got Miller. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Sam?
That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
Gain of 19 yards.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Wait.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Decided to hit it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Miller. And he's going to be down close to a 1st down at the Ravens 14. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC.
Fours up, y'all. Put your fours up. 4th quarter, baby.
National Football League on EA Sports. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. now. They'll look to throw.
Ah, Sam.
Looking in
Probably
zone,
good.
but it's incomplete. He was looking for Jamison Crowder there. And now it's second down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So creative.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw is Darnold. A screen to Bell. He showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and the nose of the football. They'll try to run for it with Miller. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Lamar Miller, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
All right, defense.
And the Jets are going to retake the lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mention the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Jackson now to return. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this certainly a key moment in this game. Trailing by 3, 4th quarter with a spot in the championship game next weekend on the line. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen.
Come on, May. I need you to make that tackle.
Good coverage downfield.
Got to make that tackle.
Picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Henry Anderson on the stop.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on second down. Here's Jackson to throw.
Box, get him. Oh, no. Oh, that's the
intercepted. They haven't picked him off yet.
Oh, man, I need y'all to make a play.
But instead, it's 3rd down.
I want to get to that next level. You got to make that play, fam. Got to make that play. You want to get to that next level. Williams, I need some pressure, baby. I need some pressure.
From the gun, Jackson.
Yes, that's the pressure we're talking about, boy. Yeah, Quentin. When I call your name, boy, you go get him.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
Flush to his right. He's going
deep. McDougal.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Well, on fourth down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations.
All right,
fourth down.
Can't do everything.
Where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run it again with Miller. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
He jumped.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that. I think if he had to do it over again, he would have
one catch you got to make, sir.
But he
only had one catch to make.
And that one's incomplete.
Here's the Jets punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Here's Jackson to return. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over
at their own 33-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round. And they need to come up with something as they get this drive started.
Get off the...
to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a gain of 34. Oh, Lamar Jackson just so electric, Charles, when he gets into open space, and we saw Exhibit A right there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you watching the play. He buckled my ankles on that one as well. It doesn't matter whether you're actually on the field trying to chase him or you're just watching him play. This guy is sheer excitement.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Lamar X Factor Jackson.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 14
respect. Appreciate that.
That's good for a Baltimore.
Appreciate that respect, fam.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And he'll get this down only to the 18.
They either know they're going to score a touchdown or they think you're going to score a touchdown.
As he'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 18-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
At the 8-yard line.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Ingram. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
At the 6-yard line.
It's a good time. It'll be a good time to make a play.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Good time to make it.
Check 26, check 26.
A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Oh, you mother.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow. People watching this one right here gave up because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
What looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Justin Tucker.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
See a rabbit. Watch your head.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation? Darnold, he lost the football. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this stage of the game, but they avoid disaster.
Dang, man.
And Charles, if you're the coach of the losing team,
about as best as we can play besides that drop pass.
And there's part of that that feels good. What do you say to your guys after?
We'll be back next year, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back.
Effort to get to this game and then point them towards the future. If we're good enough to get here,
proud of my squad.
All we gotta do is work harder, be better.
Played hard.
We can be good enough to go farther next season. How many times have we seen a team lose in the playoffs? And that
didn't turn the ball over. Got to take away.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.
These stats. Man, if he caught that ball, let me tell you. That last run by one, they got to replay on that. This it. You see May? You see May right here? May has him spied. Let's watch May. Let's watch May on the play. May got him spied. Oh, I got you, Lamar. Nope. What are you doing, sir? What are you doing? What are you doing? Like, you can't dive at his ankle, make an attempt. Like, May, you are a free safety. Make that tackle, sir. Oh, my gosh. That is... Whew. There's something else. We'll get out of here. Yes. Let me end this broadcast when the thing load up.